DJ Viral on the ones and twos, bringing much needed energy to accompany, like Helen said, this rocket that we're about to be on all the way to space and back. Mona Gucci is in the building.
Well, we're going to be learning a lot more about M. Gooch, Mona Gucci, to you all this evening. There's a saying that I like: well-behaved women rarely make history. Do with that what you will. A quick message, though, from Yaz before we get stuck into it. Yaz wants to know if you're having to cross-check several times during that time of the month. Also asking your friends if you're safe, if you're all right, changing outfits because you're not sure, or canceling appointments to prevent any embarrassment. Yaz says, forget all of that. That is a thing of the past. With Yaz, you're confident with no stress. And there's a variety to choose from: Yaz Extra Long, Yaz Minty, Yaz Heavy Flow, or Yaz Herbal. Now, with the extra minty variety, it comes with extra long wings and a free panty liner also in there with disposable bags. With this, you're always good to go. Choose Yaz, choose right.
And also don't forget to choose Woodine. Anytime you want to look smart in their ready-to-wear outfit, or you just want to pick your own fabric and design your own perfect outfit, you can pass through any of the Woodine retail shops to grab yourself any of their clothes or their fabrics. With Woodine, you can get creative and versatile with your design. So be confident, show off, and feel good about yourself. Woodine, les créateurs. So go for a quick break. When we come back, like Helen said, tonight we are about to sail in the sky.
Many thanks to Yaz Sanitary Pad, MTN, Yamvita, Onga,
Cowbell, our milk.
Well, somebody told you there was a party happening right here on TV3, and they didn't lie. Welcome back to the Lady Circle. The very, very spicy Mona Gucci is our guest this evening, so I know it's about to be a great time. We're delving into our first issue of the evening, and this one is concerning to all of us. Now, economic problems in any country can drive a myriad of problems, especially problems that have to do with exploitation of the youth, especially the girl child. So we're going to delve a little bit into the issues of consent, exploitation, and how young girls can get by in a world that isn't always so friendly to them or their needs. So, Mona, I'll come to you on this one. And like I said, it's not even just a failing economy that can drive young people, especially young women, into certain areas, less desirable areas. But it seems to be the one thing that is causing this, shift, if you will, that we're seeing, where a lot more young women think, listen, I'm not even going to bother to do something for myself. I'm just going to see what the highest bidder has in store for me. What can we do to change the course of how things are going?
I've always asked myself that when we all lament and wail about this particular issue, about what can we do, the economy is bad and all that, have we asked ourselves, the people who are going in for such preferences, what is their intention? Are they willing to work for themselves? Do they want to start from the scratch? No.
As in, do they want our help? Isn't that
Yes.
what you're saying?
There's pressure. Because I've seen so many stories that, of course, I'm going to be doing on my show. I'm going to be lenient on the Ladies Circle because this is not my show. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So there are too many stories about ladies being exploited. Why are we all just going about the whole issue? Oh, she's being exploited. She loves being exploited.
She wants to actually be exploited.
She loves it. She wants to make money in the shortest possible time. Do you understand? Because if I want to exploit you, Regina, and you say, no, Mona, I'm not going to do it. I can't force you.
me, right?
So let's, on a scale of 100,
Okay.
let's say 99.9% of young girls out there are excited about what they are doing to make money.
Mona Gucci, you said 99.9. How did you come by this percentage?
Because I know them.
That's too high a figure. And Monaguchi, I can't agree with you on that one.
It's fine.
99.99% of the ladies who are being exploited want to be exploited.
They want it. They want it. They love it. Because at the end of the day, they are making the money to buy the designer bags. They want to buy $1,000 sunglasses. They want to put it on Instagram. They want to impress people because they have seen their role models, or most of their role models do same. So they feel, okay, it seems I need to, since she's my role model and I've seen her post a Celine bag, which is about 3,000 pounds, it means I need to also do whatever it takes to get there. Yes.
I think that exists, but 99.99%. You have to bring your sample size.
That's my survey. That's my survey.
When I see there's also the girl who is in the rural area whose dad is owing some rich man and has to pay, and because the father cannot afford it, they give the child out for early marriage.
Yes.
You know, we have those ones as well.
Yes.
Those vulnerable women who are, you know, their parents probably can't take care of themselves, so they're just giving them out to be exploited. Some also are actually forced into the streets to fend for the family. It's not something they actually want to do, but they have to do that.
Yeah, it is something that is really going on. I'm not going to say it used to happen.
Okay.
It is something which is going on. From the Volta region where I came from, there's this tradition called Trokusi.
Yeah.
Now, whatever your daddy will do, you, the teenager, you have to go live with the fetish priest, or yes, the fetish priest, and you are going to live with him for some number of years to pacify the sins of your dad. Who does that?
Wow.
Yes. Okay, I don't
And it's
really.
still something that happens today.
No, it's been
not
abolished.
That's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's been because it is something that has caused a lot of teenage pregnancies. Some teenagers even lost their lives because it is weird to see a 15 years old, 16 years old girl
with a
going in labor
Yeah.
and then will die because the labor pain is something that they cannot bear. So it's been abolished.
So then, Mona, are you then agreeing then that there are certain situations and circumstances where exploitation is very clear?
Exactly.
You know, but then it seems like, especially in the social media world that we're in this current dispensation where everybody wants to live a lavish life, everybody wants to make money in the shortest possible time. It just seems like a lot more females, even men as well, because now I'm hearing a lot of stories about men giving themselves out not just to older women, but to other men as well. Not because they want to, but then because obviously they have to make ends meet. So they choose to go in that, knowing that it does bring about short-term benefits.
Exactly.
Very fast. There was a story on TikTok about some gym instructors, and shout out to all the gym instructors. I know this is not a blanket statement, but he was saying that, yes, actually a lot of gym instructors engage in, you know, such activities because obviously they have one-on-one contact with a lot of people within the gym. And, you know, with their physique and their nice bodies and things like that, their six-packs and things like that, you know, you have people sort of engaging in them and saying, listen, you can make more money. One day they make 8,000 CDs, 10,000. One day.
Doing what?
15,000 cities.
What they doing?
Probably they're gymming.
Offering some personal lessons, one-on-one, you know, private massages to, you know, clients from the gym and things like that.
I have seen young ladies on social media nowadays who are claiming to be masseuses. Like, oh, I am good. That is my job.
Yeah.
So we do from house to house, you know, if you want happy ending. So I asked her, what is happy ending? Are we going to have lunch, dinner, or what are you talking about?
Because when you think of happiness, you think of food,
Food,
right?
Food makes me happy.
Yeah.
So if you
Food
say
makes all of us happy.
So if you say happy ending, what are you insinuating? What are you saying?
Yeah.
So let's say my husband or my boyfriend will call you because you're advertising yourself on TikTok. Social media, everyone is available. So they will give you a call. Okay, come to my house. Okay, so yeah, how much are you charging for happy ending?
Yeah.
This is, excuse my French, prostitution, Pro Max. Highly quoted. Because if I say that, oh, I'll massage you in your home, so you're going to call me, and then I come to your home.
Yeah.
Massage you. Oh, I want to pay for happy ending.
Yes.
What are you
And maybe
thinking what I'm
sometimes it
thinking?
even goes further than that, maybe, than the happy, and even happier ending.
But I mean, this is a mature show. We've all come across the term happy ending.
Yes.
You know, we may not be able to break it down in detail what that means now, unfortunately, but then we do have an idea of what that means. And I think even though your stance is, you know, very strong,
extremely strong,
about people voluntarily going in for this exploitation, and how maybe all of you people, all of us saying, oh, we want to help you, but really they don't need our help because they're going into it knowingly, is because now people are brave enough to actually give rate cards
exactly
and costs to
for their
all
services.
these, for all their services, and they're not shy or bashful about it. It's now out in the open and saying, listen, there's no need right now to beat about the bush. This is what I'm offering. Are you buying? If not, I'm moving on to the next customer.
I remember a lady called me recently, and she was like, oh, I met this man, and the man was like, oh, on social media actually, and the man was like, oh, can we have a meeting? So she went, and she was like, okay. I thought the man was going to give me a job, but the man was like, okay, so this is the offer. I'm going to pay you this amount of money if you can sleep with my dog.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
If you can sleep with my dog. So
as in the animal crime war, not like my dog.
Not
like my dog.
So we're
not my
talking
dog.
Yes. We're talking about a German Shepherd or is it Balbo? What dog do you have at home?
Bulldog.
Bulldog or Pitbull, you know? So she was like, excuse me, you told me to meet you because you had a job offer for me.
Yeah.
And I forwarded my CVs and everything to you on WhatsApp. So I came here thinking that you're going to tell me, okay, so I'm offering a job in this company or that company. You want me to come sleep with your dog and pay me 50,000 Ghana cedi for a week? Yes, 50,000 Ghana cedi. Okay, so now this is where...
For a dog to put yourself through that?
That's not fair.
This is where our will comes in. That is why I say a lot of the girls want to do it. They love it because they want to get the money, they want to buy designer clothing, they want to show people that we are there.
But Mona Gucci, are you saying that they're not being manipulated?
Not at all.
They're not being
that is why
coerced
I'm good,
into
because
this.
she's going to be on my show when I start my season 2. She's going to be on my show. This is me, you. I have a job offer for you. Come. So there's nobody linking you to the man. This is a social media, something that we met.
Yes.
So you go to meet the man. Okay, so this is it. I have a strong fetish for my dog sleeping with a woman. Excuse my French.
Me watching.
And me watching. I just want to relax in my chair, drinking an expensive wine and then watching. And I'm going to pay you this amount of money. She'd be like, I'm sorry. You know,
She turned it down, of course.
She turned it down.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I've heard of someone who actually did it. They flew her from Nigeria to Dubai.
A lot of them.
And when
have been
she
doing
got
it.
there,
Yes, I mean, there have been stories.
very
Yes.
spicy
Did you
offer.
get it?
Yes,
They gave her
yes.
designer bags. They offered her $50,000. This was even in dollars. And she actually did it.
I mean, Regina, I think in all these circumstances, there's offer and acceptance.
Yes.
So then we
Yeah.
can always say,
No.
these
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
can, if you have the strong will, you know, so we can always say that, listen, nobody's coercing you to go into such situations. We made an offer, you decided to accept it and then take it.
Yeah.
But it is also true when Helen keeps saying, are you sure there's no manipulation? That some people actually work on your vulnerability.
Exactly.
They know, okay, this particular person, I can get to do this because she is in this particular situation.
Exactly.
If she wasn't in the situation, there is
Maybe she
no way
wouldn't
they
have
could,
done it.
you know, get this person to agree.
Exactly.
So on that level, there is some level of manipulation and power dynamics because it's like they don't just go to any girl to do it. There are some girls that they know that their moral compass is strong. And there are some girls that they know that, listen, they come from a bad, you know, background. They need the money. Maybe their parents are sick, which is another story that I've heard that, listen, I needed to take care of my parents' hospital bill or this or take care of my siblings or whatever. They know. So when they make the offer, they know you'll be tempted to consider it because of the position that you're in. And that is manipulation in a way.
Yes. Speaking of that, I've had so many Ghanaians living in these Arab countries who were manipulated in Ghana here, or let's say lied to. Oh, we have a job for you.
Like a maid or something.
In Qatar or Iran or any of those, you know, Arabian countries. Now they get there and the job comes with happy ending. Unfortunately, theirs is sad ending.
Goodness.
Because the happy ending is forced on them
Yeah.
against their will. This is where the government comes in when you talk about manipulation. Now, how are they regulating these agencies that keeps recruiting maids, drivers, and stuff for these foreigners?
Yeah.
What are they doing? What is the government doing about it?
Yeah.
I'm very optimistic we have Minister for Interior or Foreign Affairs. What is their job?
But these agencies are not always sort of registered on a formal basis.
Not at all.
A lot of the times it's just individuals. You know,
Yes.
a sister's friend or an auntie's friend who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. And that would be very difficult for the Ministry of Interior to actually regulate.
What is the purpose for which people are sent as commissioners to other countries from Ghana?
Yeah,
You are
if not to help
representing the
you.
Ghanaian
Yeah.
citizens there.
Yeah.
So no matter the situation, if a Ghanaian should walk to that consulate and say, oh, this is what I'm going through, I need to go back to
I
Ghana.
agree.
Yeah.
Why would you tell them that we can't do anything about it?
Honestly,
sad.
there should be no reason why you can't send a citizen of your country
Yes.
back to their country. There are even situations whereby even if you go to, let's say America, for instance, and you stay beyond your visa requirements, etc., etc., and maybe they didn't catch you, they didn't deport you, but once you get to the airport and you say, listen, I want to leave the country, I want to go, nobody is going to stop you. It is going to be registered on you, you know, but it's like, listen, you're going back, you know, to your country. That means you're leaving our land. We have,
Yes.
but just know that you're probably never coming back again.
Every now and again, you'll hear a harrowing account of somebody that's living abroad that has gone through some of these things that we're talking about. And I have seen some government efforts in trying to educate the public. You know, they come to us, the media, and say, tell your listeners that it's not all rosy out there, so they can hear the call and believe what we're saying. But quite often, these agents, they are very persuasive. They are
Very.
promising them milk and honey. They're promising them so many different things, only to go there. And it is
nothing.
absolute hell.
It is
So if you're listening
nothing.
to us today, it's another call from all of us that be circumspect when you decide to travel abroad. Make sure you know all the details, you know, before you embark on a journey that
It
could
is
be
so
maybe your
sad.
last ever journey, because people do go there and die.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy being the talk of the town?
No, not really.
Oh, Mona. Mona, come on.
Sika, come on.
Come on, Miss Gooch.
You like to tussle a little
No,
bit.
let me take a sip on this.
Take a sip.
Listen, I am controversial. I know myself. But one thing you people don't know is I am an introverted person doing an extroverted job.
Yeah. I think we can all say we're a bit like that as well.
Do you understand?
Doesn't it affect your family sometimes?
Oh, yes,
people who are
I'm
close
not-
to you.
I'm not going to lie about that. I've been through a lot. You know, every job comes with a merit and demerit. So, obviously, I've lost friends because a friend is thinking, Mona is my friend. So when I do this and then I'm even on the wrong side, Mona needs to speak for me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Oh, right.
So then the friendship, you know, goes back to zero. So
Is that a lack of loyalty then, Mona Gucci? Because, I mean, at least for your friends, you don't have to say it like it is.
Sometimes I wouldn't want to talk about it at all on the show. But sometimes it is going to cause harm to an innocent person. So that I would have to talk about it, because then social media will come, you are being biased, you are this, you are that, you are that. Do you understand? Especially when my friend Moesha's issue came, people kept, you know, Mona, you're not talking about Moesha's issue. Mona, you're not, it's not as if I'm not talking about Moesha's issue. The day I talked about slave queens, my own friend Moesha was the first to, you know, accuse me or hammer or backlash me, you know. So if today Moesha is going through something and they have to raise funds for her, why do you want me to come speak? This is someone who has condemned me already. So why would I come speak for her? This is something I won't do. Because if we want to delve into this, excuse me, can I use the word?
Which word?
Okay, so if we want to delve into the situations whereby young innocent girls or rich men out there, not just in Ghana or outside Ghana, especially our siblings, Nigeria, how they are having carnal knowledge of our innocent girls, exploiting them for peanuts. And then people sitting somewhere and making the most money out of it is preposterous. You have no idea. So in BBG Joe Season 2, we are just going to talk about it. We are bringing the people themselves to talk about it.
Yes. Would you be talking about also, because there's been a rise of using these girls for spiritual and ritualistic, endeavors?
It's something they've been doing. You saw Moesha's video roaming about. She says that when we take them, we exchange their destinies. It's not me. I didn't say that. She said that herself. We exchange their destiny. Who? Me, my destiny. How?
Yeah.
And these girls are always running to us for help.
Yes.
But Ghana is governed by certain socialites, important personalities, that when you see them on TV, you see them on social media, oh, women empowerment. Oh, we're empowering Sika to become Forbes book #1. Let's take a sip on that, girl.
Forbes book #1.
Forbes African book. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers to.
You're full of proverbs, Mona Gucci, this evening, but we'll leave it here for this discussion. Before we wrap up, though, what is that one thing that you wish Ghanaians knew about you, beyond the controversy and the spiciness?
Yeah.
What should we know about Mona Gucci? Tell us about your soft side.
Okay, I'm really a nice person.
Okay.
Yes.
No, but Mona is a nice person.
I'm really a nice person. You have to get close to me.
Okay.
Before you know I'm a nice person. I'm an introvert. I'm always indoors. I don't go out. From TV to the house.
It's because you're hiding from the people that you've been
talking about?
No, they can't. No, not even a single person that I have talked about can stand a second in front of me. Yeah.
Talk about it.
Exactly.
To be honest, there is a level of truth in which you speak. There's a level of authenticity which you bring to the game. I think nobody here is going to lie. That Mona is going to be Mona. It's a take it or leave it situation, and she's going to do what she does. But do you feel that sometimes, like you said, you are a controversial person, and it seems like you seek that controversy because that's what brings the eyeballs and brings, the looks. That sometimes it discredits, the other parts of Mona, which is she's spitting facts, she's doing good things and things like that. Do you think it just kind of discredits you a little bit and takes away from that?
Apart from the fact that every job comes with its repercussions, so I was ready for it. Okay, I know that in a place like Africa, being controversial or being so truthful or being blunt comes with people hating on you and all that.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm not going to say everything has been rosy doing this job. Someone must do the job.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yes.
Has it ever gotten you to cry and break down?
Of course. That was when my fiance broke up with me. That was because the controversy was too much, and you talk about people, they sit down, they go for meetings about you, they try to put stuff on you, they try to put stories out there about you, and it's not every family that is ready to tolerate that.
Sure.
So yes, I lost a man that I really loved. Do you understand? So it's something that made me cry. Apart from that,
nothing else.
Lie.
cry for who?
Listen.
that one, the guy will say, "Cafe Mafi."
Hey. Like Mona said, part 2 is coming, and it's even bigger and better and more controversial than you expect. Well, that was a very nice conversation. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm sure you did as well. But there's so much more coming on the Ladies Circle. Let's take a quick break, a quick snack, and then we'll be right back with more on the Ladies Circle.